the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Super one. What? 180. Jester. Twos. Shell. Check. Louis. Alf, look out. Alf, look out.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And his first pass is incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
20. Orange. 12. Shell.
On 2nd and 10, Goff looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Black 20. Jester. Super 66. Value 1.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have...
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Here we go. Ric Flair. Goes tonight. 180. Kill. Turn up.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
76, tell him. Not 76. 12. 76. 12. 12. 12.
Now it's gone. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball to a person, take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of the... And got his man complete! Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his second season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating at Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Slow. Hut.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And able to find Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that'll be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got three, fellas.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. In for the score. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Will Lutz on for the point after. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting into their back end.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Louis. Starting left here. Good.
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his left. On the crossing route, complete. It's Reed. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from up in Seattle. And early on, the driver's seat belongs to the Seahawks. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Throwing again is gone. Dancing and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. DJ Reader able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, 4 down. Ready. Green 90. Green 90. Ace. Ace.
Working from the gun. Mahomes gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kelvin Benjamin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. To throw on second down is gone. This is White on the screen. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Everyone's got 4. Here we go. 76. 20. 76. Horrible. 76. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Cut.
Now Goff on first down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ric Flair. Not by 20. Dula. Check 37. Check 76. Tell him. We go. 76.
Now the handoff comes to Gould. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
76, tell him. 76. Whirling.
Here's Goff now on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Lift. Tiger.
Goff on third down. Jordan Reed has it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Goff. Quick hitch, complete. It's right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
76. 180. 76.
Goff throwing again. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Black 58 rail.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. They go play fake. Mahomes. Fitzgerald's got it right side. First grab for Fitzgerald. He's got a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kelvin Benjamin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. wants now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26. Yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Value 3. Super 1. Jester. Hey, Shell. DC. Value 1. Switch. DC.
Goff on first down. Looking long for his tight end Reed. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
To throw is gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Sheldon Rankins able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Horrible. Starting left here.
Third and long. It's gone. And he's going to go down again. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Here we go.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Strong right. 17. 180. Tiger. Hey, lift. 5. Left hand on it.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
Left hand on it.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal on the ground. Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz now to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Twelve yards there as they move the chains. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Being chased out left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They are going for it. Goff. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Black 58, Russell! Black 58!
Mahomes now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 2nd down.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He can run fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Start left here. 5. Good. 80. 11. 11. 12. 12. Good.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Goff now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now a first down throw. Gone. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.